Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? This your girl Tasha Renee, and it's another installment of Spotlight Introducing. And look, tonight I got one for y'all. It's gonna be an amazing night. Once again, look, sorry for the delay, but we had some technical difficulties, but that's all right. We were determined to get on tonight because you guys have got to meet this guy. Look, his music is fantabulous, huh? His music is really good. I had the opportunity to watch his videos, and I promise y'all, he definitely had something to say. He goes by the name of ShoDaBarber, and he's originally from Waynesboro, Georgia. He's been in the music since he was 9. He's a full-time dad. He's a master barber. Huh? You need to check their work out. Yes, you do. He's an artist. Phenomenal. You're going to get a taste of that tonight. And he's also a clothing designer. Y'all, I need you to hold on to your hats, get ready, because we want to welcome tonight to Spotlight Introducing ShoDaBarber. What's up, dude?
Yo. I appreciate that introduction. How y'all doing?
My
Yeah, I
pleasure.
go by the I go by the name ShoDaBarber, and like she said, I'm an artist from Waynesboro, Georgia. Up and coming. Been putting in a little work for a little while, just trying to, chase these dreams.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I feel you. So let's get into it. You ready to have a conversation?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, now listen, we gonna have a conversation, but I'm telling y'all later on he gonna rap for us. He got some music out there. I promise you, you don't want to miss it. So stay watching. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So Waynesboro, Georgia, huh?
Yeah, a little small town
I'm gonna tell you,
down south.
I don't know what that's at. I'm gonna be honest.
That's crazy.
I think I heard of it, but I have no idea where it is.
Yeah, I done heard a lot of people say that.
Where is it?
It's a few miles out of Augusta. A lot of people know of Augusta, so we're probably about 30 minutes from Augusta.
Okay. You said
About
right
15,
outside.
20 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a little closer. That's a
Yeah,
little
that's a little
closer.
better, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you said you've been doing music since you was 9 years old. What got you into music?
Well, coming up, I had an uncle. He was always into music. My grandmother, she was a phenomenal singer. She sung a lot. Then when
Okay.
she got into the church, she became, like choir director and stuff like that. She was into music. So it was like I was always surrounded by, it, from a young age coming up.
Okay. So you said your grandma's a singer, so that means you can sing too?
Well, I can't really sing, but I can
Hmm.
harmonize a little bit. I can do a little something.
Wait a minute. You can't say I can't really sing and then talk about I can harmonize a little bit. In order to
I can make it
harmonize,
sound good.
uh, all right, all right, all right, all right. So, what inspired you to start writing raps and get into hip hop and things like that?
Well, I always had like outspoken, kind of mind, even though it was only around certain people. So I was kind of shy at first, but only people that knew I could do it was like my mom, my brother, my grandma, stuff like that. Because I always be home and I listen to a certain song and I'd be like, I like that beat, but I
Okay.
want to say what I want to say on that particular beat. You know what I'm saying? So I just take certain beats and start writing my own little songs to them, and I still have some books, and I look back at the stuff now like it was kind of goofy because I was young, didn't really know what I was talking about, but I just had the mind for it, and I gave it up for a little bit, and then I
Hmm.
slowly came back to it as I got older.
What caused you to give it up?
At the time, the lack of resources that I needed as far as to record good music, get the tight beats and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So, with technology now, it's kind of easy to do everything. So that kind of helped me out.
So, do you produce your own music, your own beats and things like that?
Well, my actual big brother, he produces beats for me. Not all of them, but he has done some for me. Some of my best ones, by the way. And at the same time, when it comes to mixing and stuff, I record and get like a rough draft. I have a little feel for that, but most of the time I go to studios and get it done the right way.
Okay. So now you got to shout out your brother. You can't just be
Yeah,
glossing
I got to
over that.
shout him out. Dilly Beats, that's his name. He go by Dilly Beats.
Billy
Scoot the
B.
Shooter as well. He shoot my videos for me. Some of them. I work with different, videographers, but that's my go-to man when I need him. And he lives in, around the Atlanta area, so shouts
Okay.
out to him. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
He
tell you,
played a big part in this.
it's always good to have somebody in the family that could do it for you because everybody else be charging. Amen.
Right, right. And like I said, I still like to show him love too because he does a good job, man. It's like if I can pay other people to do it, why not pay him? So,
That's the
but you're
truth.
right about that.
Especially if he got the talent and the gift for it, why not? You know,
Right, right.
I feel you because a lot of times I'm noticing artists nowadays are using people, their friends around them or their family and everything. First, it keeps the money in the family. You
Exactly.
know, if
Yep.
I make it, we all gonna make it.
Exactly. That's the
Amen.
best way to have it.
Right, right. I know that's right. Okay. Okay, so let me ask you this. What artists inspire you as an artist? Like who do you look up to in the industry? Somebody around town? Like what other artists inspire you in your music?
When it comes to mine, I would say people like Lucci, the Reds, the Sun, Rod Wave. And if you know anything about those artists, I say that because pretty much with them, when it goes back to the sing, they don't really sing, but they give it that little, that it needs. They might hit a little note here and there, but it's
Mhm.
just good sound. Good sound. And some of my songs I do just rap, but I prefer, to give like a little, singing sound to it. And so that's why I like them, man. They mix it just right. So like I said, they're not all out singers, they're not all out rappers, but they're like a mixture of both.
Okay.
So that's what I
That's
like
good.
about it.
Okay. I like that. Uh-huh. So I got to ask you this. Your top 5 artists of all time. Who is it?
Top five. Tupac. I like Tupac a lot.
Mhm.
Um, Gucci Man. I got to give him his credit. I like. If I want to turn up a little bit, I listen to some Gucci.
Come on, turn it up,
Uh,
right?
the Bootsy,
Mhm.
Lucci,
Wait,
and
wait. You said Lil Boosie?
yeah, the Bootsy. That's one of my top five.
Okay.
Always, yeah. And after that, I would say Rod Wave. That'd be my fifth. So I got to give it to him for him to just been coming out a few years ago. I like his music. I can't say that he's put out no bad records. A lot of people don't care to listen to him, but I like to listen to real stuff. Yeah, give me some pain music. I listen to that because everybody go through something. If you don't go through nothing, either you just hiding it or some people like they don't want to hear the truth. I like to hear the truth, but that's what I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna give them the truth.
I can tell that about you when I listen to your music, when I watch your videos, you could hear that, and you could tell me if I'm wrong. But what I heard was that you're an emotional artist. I
Right,
can hear your emotion in your music. I can hear pain. I can hear fear. I can hear happiness. It's like you gave me a broad range of emotions when I listen to your music, and I personally like that. Um, that's the kind of music that grabs me. That's because it's something that you can connect with.
right. Yep.
And there are a lot
Anybody
of
can make a song, but you got to be able to grab the people.
right. And that seems to be your thing. You grab people with what you do. And I love that. I absolutely love it. I don't listen to a lot of hip hop. I used to, not much anymore. But
That's
I'm listening.
understandable.
But the songs that I heard from you were things that I was actually able to connect with. And I don't have a problem watching or listening to again. um, because it had a message and a meaning to it. It wasn't just the typical music about a female, being this and that, or it wasn't about drugs and stuff like that, but it was positive, inspiring music that was telling about the things that you may have been dealing with or the things that you've been through. And to me, that's the mark of a really good artist, because you can connect with people who may not necessarily listen to hip hop or listen to rap music like that. And that's a
Right.
great thing. So that brings me to your writing. It sounds like things are inspired by your life and the things that you've been through. Is that real? Is that correct?
Yes,
Is it
that's
safe to
true.
say that?
You're right. It's hard for me to write some days because if I'm not going through anything at the moment or I don't really have a topic on my mind, I
Mm-hmm.
kind of be blank. I might not come up with none. If I do write something, it'll be something I throw to the side. Like, no, I don't really care for that. But the days when my mind is heavy on something, I might be going through something, or just having a bad day, that's when I write my best music.
Wow. Wow, that's good though. Like I said, that's a great thing, and I think most of the artists that we connect with are those that write from that place. They write from a place of realness. That's another thing I noticed in your music. It was real. You weren't trying to sugarcoat it. You were really telling your story, and I love that.
Right.
hmm So, like, if you choose to talk about it, what are some of the things that you like for people who haven't heard your music? What are some of the things that you talk about in your music?
Mainly, if you haven't heard, you'll better tell a lot through my music. You'll better tell that, it wasn't easy to get where I'm at. It was a struggle. Uh, I like to try to put my family in any type of song. I'm gonna try to include either my wife, my kids, something like that. Uh, I tell the truth, go by the name ShoDaBarber for a reason because I could have. That's why I keep that, even with the music, I won't go outside the box with no crazy name or nothing like that for
hmm
attention. Just keep it real and just talk about my daily life, like with the obstacles and the losses I've taken as far as whether it was money, loved one, friend, relationship, whatever it may be. So, I try to include all that in, and sometimes it just comes out like that. But like you said, that's just the realness of it.
hmm I just heard you say wife and kids. All right. Of course, in the intro, we said you were a dad. So you
Right.
need to go ahead and shout out the kids and
Yeah.
the wife.
Yeah. Shout
Bruh,
out to
look,
my
I'm
wife
trying to
and
help you
kids.
out here.
Yeah, yeah, cause they in the back room right now. They want to be, my kids want to be in here so bad, but I probably wouldn't have been able to hear you. You wouldn't have been able to hear me. So shout out to them because they be patient with me and they believe in me along the way as well because that's just a part of life that we're gonna have to get used to. Just say if things do take off, there's gonna be a lot of sacrifices and things we might have to do that we don't want to do at the time, but
Mm-hmm.
we got to make it happen. You get what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm. And your wife?
yeah, shout out to her, Madonna, English Slave. She's a upcoming cosmetologist. Her
Okay.
business is growing. She sells hair, bundles, hair accessories and stuff like that. So major shout out to her, and that's one of my biggest motivators, along the way with the music too. She helped keep me grounded, keep me focused. When I be talking crazy, be like, I ain't gonna make no more songs, or I ain't gonna drop none of that. She always be the one like, keep doing it. And actually, when I started back, she was the reason. Like I'd be on Facebook and they'll have like a challenge or something like that to write to a throwback beat, and she'd be
Mm-hmm.
like, you should try that, and I'd be like, cause she'd hit me around the house, rapping and stuff. And this was like I say before I even started my first recent mixtape, and since then I done dropped four. So
Wow.
that done been in like a 2 year time span. So like I say, she started me, and that was just one night. It was like a So Gone challenge, and that was the old song,
I
and I
remember
did
that.
it. And yeah, and like a lot of people were like, "Man, dang, bro, you wrote that, you did the thing. I didn't know you were out. Or why you stop? You should, you know what I'm saying?" So after that, she done like, "You should keep doing it. You should keep doing it." So,
Do you remember that rap?
not, no, not really. That one, it's been about 2 years for sure. I wish
I
I
know.
had it, but it was
I
pretty
remember it.
decent though.
I
It was
remember that
pretty
time.
decent.
Yeah, those who didn't rap sang over that beat. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a nice instrumental too. So I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed doing that one.
Okay. So you enjoy the challenges and things like that.
Right.
Challenging yourself. So while we talking about challenges, I'm gonna present a challenge to you right now.
Ah, okay, okay,
All right. So this is one of the games that I like to play with my artists that come on the show. And this particular game is called On the Spot because I'm about to put you on the spot. I want you to come up with some music. I want you to come up with some lyrics so we can hear what
okay,
you got and what you're gonna bring to the table. All right. So look, I'm gonna give you a topic and I'm gonna ask you to create some bars over on it real quick. Can you do that?
okay. I could do that.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay, you ready for the topic?
Yeah, what you got for me today?
Okay, your topic today is hmm. Let me think. I want to think of something good. Let's see. Hmm. All right. I want you to give me a rap about encouragement. There's somebody out there watching. There's somebody out there that needs some encouragement. And see, I'm being nice tonight. So somebody out there needs to hear
That's
what you
kind
got
of
to
a
say.
hard one. I
Huh?
ain't gonna say that's a hard one, but I
Did
said
you
that's kind of a hard one. But you're right, you're right.
did you
Give
really
me a
just think
second
about that?
because no, I ain't gonna say that because I guess that's just not a word that I would think about. But I can cook
Hey,
up a little something for that.
you know, we in this
But
demic pan that's getting on everybody's nerves. You
right, and it is driving. You know, we do need some encouragement during a time like this.
look, I'm about over it. All right, what you got? Let me know
uh,
when you're ready.
all right, give me a second.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Listen, we got
It's gonna be
ShoDaBarber on tonight. He look amazing artist. Um, we had some technical difficulties early, but we decided we're gonna keep going anyway. So just because you can't see him, let me tell you, you can hear him, and he about to blow it up in the room. All right. So I'm giving him a topic, and he about to kill it. Topic is encouragement. What you got?
all right. I got it's gonna be kind of short, you know, but
That's okay.
hopefully it'll lift somebody. Uh, let me see this how I'm gonna do it, and I ain't got no beat, so it's gonna be acapella,
Freestyle, do go for it.
freestyle. Okay. When times get hard, don't you worry. They won't last forever. Gotta stay encouraged. Been sending present to God. Just hope He heard me. Sometimes I wanna give up, but it ain't worth it. I done came too far to turn back now. All the hard work paying off. I'm in my bag now. Just trying to give my kids some things I never had now. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Life ain't easy, never bad now. When times get hard, don't you worry. No, they won't last forever. Gotta stay encouraged. But send the present to God. Just hope He heard me. Sometimes I wanna give up, but it ain't worth it. Yeah, I done came too far to turn back now. All the hard work paying off. I'm in my bag now. Just trying to give my kids some things I never had now. Gotta keep going. Life ain't easy, never bad now. Nothing too major.
All right, all right. I know that's right. My line that I liked out of that was you said you're trying to give your kids some things you never had. Man, that's
Right.
yes,
Yep. Yep.
yes.
And like that's something quick. And sometimes that's how I write. I go
hmm
through and look at beats, and most of the beats will have titles. And whatever the word title is, I try to, think of something around that. Or,
Okay. So
I write very, very, some people like, man, that's crazy how you come up with that. That's crazy how you write. And I might write a short part of a song today, write some
hmm
of it tomorrow, write some next day because those different days and those different feelings all in one sometimes make a masterpiece.
yeah, and I got some writing tips from a famous writer, somebody who's written a lot of hits, gotten a lot of awards and everything. And one thing she told me, she said, the best songs are not written, the best songs are rewritten.
Right.
So it doesn't matter how long it takes. You got to keep writing until you get it out on the page and then go over it again. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Some people
Thank
try to rush the process,
you. Yeah,
trying to
you
figure
can't
out
rush the process.
you can't. If it takes a year, 2 years, 3 years for a whole full album to come out, that's because it takes time to develop good music. Anything that
Exactly.
comes overnight ain't always that wonderful.
You got a point. I promise you. Yeah, you got a point with that.
So look, I'm ready to hear something. I know you got some music you're gonna do for us tonight. Uh, let's do it. I want to hear at least one of them right now. Before
Okay,
we go
okay.
further, you can't tease us with some encouragement and then don't give us nothing else. All right. So
I
what you
got
got?
I got two in mind. I got one titled Dream Chasing and one titled Game Changer. So what type of mood you in today? You in a dream chasing mood or you trying to
Look,
change the game?
let me tell you something. I am always chasing my dreams because I ain't gonna stop
Always,
until I achieve them. So let's go for it.
most definitely. Okay, I'm gonna run this track and I'm gonna, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna sing over it, but I'm gonna try to give out a little something on top of it. It might not be my best voice, but
Mm-mm, don't
we're
say
gonna
that.
run with
You
it.
just give it to the people here. Don't even say that. You just give them what they looking for. All
I
right.
got you.
All
Y'all
right, let's
ready?
go for it.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. Hey, hey. By my head and say my grace, Lord knows it's time for me to eat. I've been dream chasing lately, barely got time for the sleep. Just been cooling like the AC, but I still gotta keep the heat. I been smoking all the swishes, but don't think this is sweet. So I'm my biggest fan. I hope to see me on TV. And my daughters ain't gonna play. They got an attitude like me. Just know my wife gonna hold it down. Yeah, she gonna act the fool by me. Couple day ones I came up with, they gonna grab the tools. Ain't no new friends in my circle, cause most of these people creep. Couple of bits on my, that's what on my feet. I can't do no regular. I like all of my shit. You want some hot on your song. You gotta pay me for this beat. Put some hot on your dome and stay silent. Won't make a beat. No, I ain't no killer, but don't push that about my family. Said I wouldn't blow, forgive the ones who damaged me. So man, they got so much to say, but they ain't did a thing for me. I'm finna take off, can't wait to see the day. All this shit pay, y'all. Grinding every day, can't take no days off. Run my own business, I ain't worried about no layoff. Ballin' like the playoffs, we let the steakhouse there while they burn the Drake out. Free all my brothers doing time, break out to that face. Don't come around me, I might break out. I'm just trying to put my city on, so what they hate about. Somebody tell me what they hating about. Say my grace, so no, it's time for me to eat. I've been dreaming, chasing lately, barely got time for the sleep. Just been cooling like the AC, but I still gotta keep that heat. Smoking all this wishes, but I'm thinking it's sweet. Swear my son, my biggest fan, he love to see me on TV. And my daughters ain't gonna play, they got an attitude like me. They know my wife gonna hold it down. She gonna act the fool by me. Couple day ones I came up with, they gonna grab the two from me. And it's gonna pay off. Yeah. I swear to God, this shit gonna pay y'all. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into right there. I get rich. I go hard just like a brick. They know my style legit. My little boy look up to me, so he a wild legit. And what you see is what you get. Ain't no disguising it. And if it pressure, let me know, cause I'm applying it. By my head and say my grace, I know it's time for me to eat. I've been dreaming, chasing lately, barely got time for the sleep. Cooling like the AC, but I still gotta keep the heat. I be smoking all this whiskey, but I think this shit sweet. Well, my son, my biggest fan, he love to see me on TV. And my daughters ain't gonna play, they got an attitude like me. They know my wife gonna hold it down. She gonna act the fool by me. Couple day ones I came up with, they gonna grab the truth from me.
Hey,
It's gonna pay y'all. Yeah, yeah. I swear to God, it's gonna pay y'all. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this. It's only right that I get rich. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs right there. Like
come on, Dream
all the
Chaser.
time, of all time, that's my favorite one.
So I see you working hard to get them dreams, huh?
Trying to, one day at a time, one day at a time.
Yeah, I look, I understand as an independent artist and trying to do everything yourself, it's not easy, but I tell you, the grind will pay off. Whatever
Yeah,
you
that's the
do, I encourage you to keep going. I'm happy your wife is there to kind of push you to keep going because you definitely got something, sir. And I don't want you to give up. Keep moving forward. Do what you got to
most,
do. It's going to happen for you.
most definitely. I appreciate that too.
My pleasure. Trying to, I don't remember the name of the video that I saw, but I think it was one that was in regards to the racial injustice we have going on right now.
Black Lives Matter. Yeah, that's a
Yes,
nice one as well.
it is. It definitely is. I'm surprised you didn't do that one tonight, but that's cool. I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna force you or nothing.
Hey, it ain't never too late. I can still do that one before we, before we get off. I can do that for you.
So how about you do that one for me, but do it a cappella. I want to hear because man, your words, you have a lot to say.
Let me
And
see what I can do for you.
let's see. Thank you. I appreciate I wasn't gonna pull your leg, but I do what I gotta do to get what I want. Thank you. I'm just
Oh,
messing with you.
I'll do that. I'm gonna do that one for you.
All right.
Y'all bear with me. You know,
What's the name
if
of it
I do.
again?
It's called Black Lives Matter by ShoDaBarber, and this is a very very nice one. You know, I it's crazy how I wrote this one because I was on vacation, just listening
Okay.
to an instrumental, and my mind just took me there. You know what I'm saying? And it came out way better than I expected. So hopefully y'all like this one, and it's deeper than just music. So it has a point to it. So listen up.
All right. Now make sure we hear these words because I enjoyed this one. Let's go.
I got you. All right, y'all ready? I swear it's crazy how they treat us. All Black Lives Matter, but for no reason they gonna beat us. What's supposed to happen years ago? When they gonna really free us? Protect and serve, do not disturb. What if you had to be us? I know God look down to see us. Quit to judge us by color. Everybody ain't the same. Some white folk love us like no other. Don't matter about no skin. If you my brother, you my brother. How can you kill a man and have no sympathy for his mother? No sympathy for his mother. They say history gonna repeat itself. George Floyd, they did you wrong and tell you needed help. Mike Brown was gunned down, his whole city felt it. Trayvon Martin lost his life, ain't even had no weapon. Let them try that where I'm from, my whole city stepping. Why they label me as a thug? Because the way I'm dressing. This ain't no ordinary song. I'm trying to send a message to all the innocent that we lost. I hope they went to heaven. The whole world full of rage. They treat us like animals, trying to lock us in the cage. Be scared to step up out the house. Today might be your day. Will we ever be safe? They don't care about no age. Even the old people are afraid. I swear it's crazy how they treat us. All Black Lives Matter, but for no reason they gonna beat us. What's supposed to happen years ago? When they gonna really free us? Protect and serve, do not disturb. What if you had to be us? I know God let down and see us. Quit to judge us by color. Everybody ain't the same. Some white folk love us like no other. Don't matter about no skin. If you my brother, you my brother. How can you kill a man and have no sympathy for his mother? No sympathy for his mother. It's a crazy, crazy world that we live in. Yeah. I just pray that I keep living. I just pray that all these police start that killing. Why the hell y'all wanna harass us while we chilling? Why
Mm,
the hell y'all took these fathers from their children?
mm.
Don't feel like pain, that's why we burning down these buildings. Don't feel the same to be a regular civilian. Treat me the same if I'm broke or I got millions. Without that badge, you could easily be a victim. The only place they want to see us is in the system. Why when you could have used your taser, you grab your pistol. I run with Mark, how can it drop into a killing? The whole world full of rage. They treat us like animals, trying to lock us in the cage. Be scared to step up out of the house. Today might be your day. Will we ever be safe? They don't care about no age. Even the old people are afraid. I swear it's crazy how they treat us. Our Black Lives Matter, but for no reason they gonna beat us. What's supposed to happen years ago? When they gonna really free us? Protect and serve, do not disturb. What if you had to be us? I know God let down to see us, and that's how that one goes. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
And that one is very, very deep to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like it need to be heard worldwide, and it'll really touch people because it's so much that goes on that gets overlooked. And
Mm-hmm.
with being a young black male, I'm cool with a lot of people of all races, all different races. I cut hair, I'm a barber, so I have to interact with different people, and I just don't understand why we still have to go through these troublesome times, these difficult moments because everybody is not the same. So why judge certain people based off of a skin color or the way they dress or the way they might speak? Because deep down inside, they could have more love for you than somebody you grew up with, somebody who you live with. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a crazy world that we live in for real. And then with this Black Lives Matter song, it's not pointing no fingers. It's just giving a real.
When you wrote that song, like, do you remember the day, what was going on in that moment when that just those lyrics started flowing and you started writing that?
I think that was like during the time when I think that was in Atlanta. That's when all the stuff happened with the looting and breaking and burning of the buildings. And I was in Florida at the time. I was supposed to be in Atlanta, but we didn't go because of all the stuff on the news about what was going on there. So we went the opposite way, just for a little family vacation. And like I say, I'm a barber for a producer, and he gave me this nice beat, and I had the beat for quite a while. But that particular time, that particular day, that was like June 27th, and that was my wife's birthday. So we were just out, and the thing was, I was seeing so much around me, like with being in Florida, you got all different kind of people and they interact as wasn't nothing wrong. But, a few miles away, everybody is showing out, everybody is mad, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if they can get along here, why they can't get along here? You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And
right.
everybody should have that same mindset when it comes to daily life because we don't have to interact, whether we like it or not. So, you know,
With everything going on, how did how does that affect you? Like, as a black father, what do you have, two girls, two boys, a boy and a girl?
I have two daughters and a son.
So how does that affect you, with everything
Uh,
that's going on?
well, I look at it like this. I just pray that my son, he don't have to go through the things that these other, guys have been through when it comes to injustice and just racial stuff, and not
Mhm.
just my son, my daughters as well, because we have lost women to these same acts. And when it comes to that, I'm not just worried about my kids. I'm worried about everyone's, kids because we have the possible, way of changing things. But as they come up, they can only be led by what they see.
Mhm.
So if the parents have this same mindset, the kids gonna grow into it because as kids, they don't know no difference. When they go to school, they just going to have fun. Hey, how you doing? We in class together. We don't know nothing about no white and black. So yeah, I feel like it starts at home. And with my kids, I try to teach them that everyone is equal. You don't look at nobody different because they this color, they that color, or
Right.
because you dress better than them, or because they carry themselves a certain way. Because everybody goes through something that makes them who they are, but that doesn't define them.
That's good. That's good. Does that fuel your music?
Yeah, a lot. Because I feel like I can stand behind that. Because me as a person, I know what I'm saying is what I live by. Versus me on a song hyping up a situation that I know nothing about or rapping about something that I really don't, I don't live by. So all of it is how I really feel. That's just me.
Wow. That's good. That's good. You know, um, wow. That's really good. And honestly, I appreciate the message of that song. I feel like everyone's trying to find the right words to say. And what you said, it had a deep message to it, but it kind of put into perspective, I think, what everyone is trying to say, but not able to say. And since
Exactly.
you
Or
have,
don't feel comfortable saying.
right, right, right. I think one of the lines that I really identified with was when you said, "If you're my brother, you're my brother, regardless of your color." It
Right.
doesn't matter. That shouldn't matter.
Yep.
If we peel back the skin, we're the same.
We're the same.
We are the same. So why does my color threaten you? And it shouldn't.
Yep.
So that is a great message, great song, and definitely have to find a way to get that on radio, on, get that video definitely posted. As a matter of fact, shoot me the link and I will post that video on my page,
Right.
on all my
I
sites,
will. I
because
will.
yeah, people need to hear that. That was
Yep.
really great.
And for anybody who's tuned in at the moment, you can go on YouTube and type in ShoDaBarber Black Lives Matter, and it will come up. I'm currently working on a official video for it, but right now I have like a slideshow video, and it's nice as well. You can get the feeling of the song just by watching that video. And the only reason I haven't put out the official one because I want to have it directed and laid out. So if anybody wants to act in it, play a part, have any ideas, any advice, just contact me, let me know, reach out, and I'll be more than happy to grasp that and we work together. To give them the message that I'm trying to put out.
That's good. And may I ask, how old are you?
27, I just turned 27.
And I think there's a huge need for um, more young men to stand up in this time and during this movement. Um, and so I want to say thank you personally for even allowing yourself to write that. I know that's not easy. That's not easy to put your feelings down and not be afraid of what people will say.
Right,
So it takes a lot of oomph and what they call it chutzpah in order to be able to do that, and not be ashamed of it, not be ashamed of the backlash, not be ashamed of any of it. So
exactly.
I appreciate you for doing that, and like I say, I rock with you on that, man. I rock with you for real on that. So since we a little deep, let's lighten it a little bit. So we're gonna lighten the mood just a little bit. And so here's another
Okay,
game that I like to play with my artists that come on the show. And this particular game is called Fave Rapid Fire. And so what this one is about, we just want to find out some more things about you. We're gonna get all up in your business. And I want you to
okay,
tell us just some things, like I'm gonna give you 5 seconds and I want you to tell me your favorite things off the top of your head. Cool beans?
okay.
You ready? All
Yeah.
right. So you got 5 seconds. The first thing that comes to your head, tell me what's your favorite. You ready? All
All
right,
right.
here we go. What's your favorite food? Go.
Pizza.
Pizza. Lord Jesus, mine
Yeah.
too. All right, music. Your favorite music genre.
R&B.
So wait a minute. Now you a hip hop artist, but your favorite is R&B.
Yeah, I like R&B. Like when I want to just chill and vibe. Like, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people don't know that, but that's the type of music I like to listen to.
Oh, go.
But
Oh,
I
you
don't really
gotta.
make. That's one of my challenges with writing though, because I have trouble writing R&B songs, but I like listening to R&B music.
So that means you've written a song for your wife.
Something like that. Something like that. I wrote one. It was it's kind of old. It's
So
kind of
what?
old,
It's all right.
but
At least you
you
did it.
know,
All right. So
yeah, I
what's your
tried it. I tried.
so since R&B is your favorite genre, what's your favorite R&B artist?
I like people like Maxwell. Growing up, my mom used to listen to like Casey and JoJo a lot, stuff like that, and so I just grew up listening to that stuff. And my dad, he used to listen to it a lot, but now he's retired. So, but just growing up, that was always that's the type of music I heard. I didn't really hear my mama listen to rap or hip hop because she wasn't that type of person. Now the only rap or hip hop that she does listen to is mine. So, shout out to her for that.
Okay. All right. So what's your favorite music era? What decade?
Around 2000,
The 2000s. Favorite artist from the 2000s?
the boots.
You really like Lil Boosie, dude.
Yeah. I like. That's the only boots I would listen to. Like the newer age, nah. But around the 2000s, early
Uh-huh.
2000s, yeah, he was the man.
Have you tried to get him on some of your music, or try to talk to him or anything like that? You've been
I tried. I didn't try to contact them through through people who actually been around them through
Mhm.
social media. I had actually tried to reach out to him to pay him to cut his hair, just to see like, hey man, I offer to pay you for a chance just to see how it goes.
Wow.
Because I know how it is with me being, I don't really trust too many people in my head. So, for
Mm-hmm.
me to just be a stranger asking like, hey bro, let me cut your hair, that's kind of like, I don't know. But when it comes to like, I offered to pay him a good little bit of money, like, hey bro, I pay you this, and he
Okay.
I went through somebody else for the contact because they was at a listening party with him. I was like, man, holla at him, man, see. And he kind of, turned down the offer, but he's like, man, get with me another time. But, the price he gave me, I was like, nah, I can't afford to pay that. But pretty much he would let me know, like, he's content with his barber that he has now. And I respect that. But hopefully one day I can, reach out and we'll get that opportunity because I know it. He going to like it either way.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I have tried to reach out to him. I have tried to reach out to him about music. Sent him some links, but I know at the same time they be busy. I see where he seen them, but I don't get a response. So,
It's gonna happen. Patient.
right,
It's gonna happen.
yeah,
Keep doing keep walking in your gift. Keep walking in what you do. It's gonna happen. Watch. You and Lil
yeah.
Boosie have a song out in the cut with Lil Boosie. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? Here's one. What's your favorite song to sing, but you're embarrassed to sing or to like?
Mm. I ain't never thought of that. Mm.
Like, I can say for me, I got a couple of them, and yeah, that I'm embarrassed to say that I like, but shamefully, I like Gangnam Style, which was so silly, and I also used to like, uh, I'm sexy and I know it. Oh, bruh, don't play
Yeah,
that
something
song.
like that. Yeah, cause
And
that is kind of a weird song.
yeah, that's a
Uh,
bunch more. Trust me. But,
yeah, I
so
can't, I can't think of, I can't think of that right this minute, but I'm pretty sure it is one.
okay. If you were to go to sing karaoke, what would be your go-to karaoke song?
uh,
You laughed. You got something in mind. You just not saying.
it would probably be. I'm trying to think of a good karaoke song because every time I go to karaoke, I be like, I don't know that song. Or if it do,
So,
it'd be something weird. But
the whole point of going to karaoke is to not sound good. The karaoke is just
right,
supposed to be fun.
it just have to be something. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't never really performed a karaoke night, but like I said, I have been there and got my laugh at a few people, but I ain't never really been
Ooh,
into it.
shameful. You go to laugh at others, but won't let nobody
Oh
hear
yeah, I
you.
refuse to get there and make a fool of myself.
That's the point of
Well,
karaoke. All right. So, what's your favorite movie?
my favorite movie, I must say all the barbershops because growing up I used to watch those over and over and over. I don't know if it's because I was always fascinated with cutting hair or Ice Cube was like I like he was one of my favorite actors. Such an entertainer. He is another one. So with all three of them, I had the disc with all them on it. So anytime I want to sit back and watch a movie, I couldn't get out the house, couldn't go nowhere. That's what I would put in. If not that, it'd be something like Friday. So
Okay. All
yeah.
right. So, your favorite actor or actress?
Like I said, Ice Cube. That's one of my favorite actors. Um,
Wait,
Martin.
I gotta tell you this. Somebody is like, you played them DVDs to death.
that that's my brother. That's my older brother. So he can vouch for me because he was actually there. So
So you watch Barbershop that much?
yeah, I used to love to watch that movie over and over. I go to sleep. I go to sleep watching it and wake up and it'll be coming back on again. Like I just used to love watching that. Like I said, if it wasn't that, it was Friday.
So that means you know some of the words. You kind of give us
I ain't
a
seen it
little.
in a, I ain't seen it in a while, but I know my favorite part. My favorite part on Barbershop was when they, stole the ATM, and then the part when they was, on that particular one, but the guys were trying to get it upstairs, and he dropped it on his foot
Oh,
and fell back
yes.
down. So I liked that one. That was my favorite one out of all three. Like I
So
said, I
part
used to watch
one.
all three on the death. Yeah, part one.
I think out of those, there were parts in each one that I liked. There were parts in each one.
And
They
then
were good.
I think that was the second one. Not the, yeah, the second one when they had the guy from King of the Kill when he started cut
Yeah.
the patch in the guy.
Yeah,
But I
that
liked
was.
that one because I actually been that person before in the shop. Knew and
Hmm.
actually cut a patch on somebody's head, and it was like a scene, but I fixed it. I made it look like it was never there. So, but that part I always get with class. I actually know what it feels like to be in that type situation. So,
You bawled somebody out.
yeah, I gave him a nice little patch, but I was, I was looking at it like, man, I got something for that. So I put a design in it, disguised it like it was never there.
I'm glad it was in a place that you could put a design. I don't know how that would have been if you'd have been on the top of his head.
Right. Yeah,
But good
I'd have
thing,
been highly upset.
good thing that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I grew that. Like I said, I was
you
just starting. I was kind of in my beginning stages. Thought I knew what I was doing, and I ain't really know what I was doing.
if this is your brother, he going in. He says you got him a couple times.
That's the truth. I had to practice on
Oh,
somebody.
your family will tell it all, won't they?
Yeah, they gonna tell it live. But yeah, like I said, if anybody can vouch for me, he can vouch for me. So he know.
Ah, oh, bro, your brother Dilly, you wrong, sir.
Yeah, he got.
Ah,
You know firsthand.
I want. Did he try to get you back though? Is the question.
He probably did, and I just ain't know. But I ain't never let him play with no clippers around my head. Mm-mm. I got to the point where I was the only person that cut my own hair. 'Cause that's when he went when I messed up his so many times and he wouldn't let me cut it. I had to practice on myself. So,
All right.
yeah, there was a lot of trial and error going on.
That is hilarious. You know what? He says you've come a long way and he is proud of you now. That's cool.
That's what's up. I appreciate that, bro.
That's cool. I know sometimes that the person you look up to is the person you want to hear that from. So that's cool. Uh-huh. All right. I see y'all. Y'all got that good family dynamic. All right. Gotta be a sports guy, right?
Nah, really.
What?
I
You're not into
watch
sports?
them. I'm really not a TV person, but
Okay. Well, if
with
you
me
had
being,
to,
with me being a barber, I hear a lot of sports talking, stuff like that.
when I was going to the barber, because my sides were shaved. Thank God they're growing out now. But every time you walk in, it was some sports game on every single time. Good thing I am a sports girl. I love sports. But if I were to ask you what's your favorite football team, who is it?
I would say Chicago Bears. I'm just a
Ooh,
Chicago fan because I was brought up like that.
okay, thank
We
you,
thought I was
Lord.
gonna say Falcons.
Oh Jesus, I was about to be like, oh Lord, did we got to end this right
uh-uh.
now?
No,
I'm just
no.
about to
I
say.
always been a You got a point though. You got a point. But
See, I'm a Saints
my
girl
mom
all day long.
Saints. Yeah, the Saints is a good team. They always been a pretty decent team.
Yeah, they're a good
When I
team.
was into sports, when I used to like to play the games and stuff, I used to play with the Saints.
See, I like you already. See, that's how. See how easy that was, Saints. That was so easy to
Look,
admit the Saints are better than the Falcons.
yeah, the Falcons. I can't vouch for them right now. But my mom, and most of that side of the family is from Chicago, so I was always kind of brought up on a Chicago type thing, from the Bulls to the Sox to the
Okay,
Bears. So
so all
you know,
Chicago, I see. All right, cool, cool. So that means you're a Michael Jordan fan.
right, most definitely.
Okay, all right, amen. I like Mike. And
Yeah,
LeBron.
Mike was that guy. I ain't really a big LeBron fan. I don't know. I ain't never really seen why everybody was so crazy about LeBron.
Wow. I'm not going to talk to you for 5 seconds. No, I'm just playing. All right, cool, cool. So you gave us a football team and a basketball team. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go with that. I might get some hits, take some hits for the Saints comments and the Falcons comments, but I don't care. Yo, so this has been an amazing conversation. I think we've had a really good chance to get to know you. I've learned a lot about you tonight. Um, what I would like for you to do, just like I know you rapped earlier about encouragement, I know there's some people on watching tonight who may be artists, and it's rough out there in these streets, huh? It's
Right, right.
so what encouragement would you be able to give to someone who's watching, who's an artist, and maybe they want to give up because things may not be going the way they thought they would by now? What would be something that you could say to them to help them to keep going?
I would most definitely say be patient. Like anything that happens overnight, it won't last long. And when you in the music industry, I would say take your time because you want to perfect your craft. Know the right way to produce music, the right way to put your music out, and like sometimes you be so caught in the moment and do something the wrong way, then you have to take 10 steps back. So it's best to be 10 steps ahead because I've learned along the way that you're gonna run into some obstacles. You're gonna have your days where you feel like giving up, but it's gonna be somebody that your music may touch. You may know it, you may not know it, but those gonna be the type of people who keep you going, who keep you motivated, who inspire you to keep doing music. Because I've been in situations where I want to just say, man, I ain't dropping nothing else. I'm gonna delete everything and just be a working man. Follow what I know is gonna pay the bill. Cause cutting hair, that's just for sure money. Rapping, that's not for sure money. But to anybody who's still doing it, God gave you the talent for a reason, and anybody can't do it. We can rap somebody else's songs all day, but for somebody to listen to a beat, come up with words, or some people write without a beat just to have that mind. That's a God given talent. You know what I'm saying? So use it, rather it's for poetry, rather it's for singing, rather you just a spokesperson. Use it in some type of way because you could help somebody. And at the same time, you may feel like you're wasting your time. You may feel like you're walking down a long road and you don't know where you're headed, but one day you're gonna get that what you've been looking for. And I feel like with myself, it was just like I had to show myself that I was serious about it. Like other people can tell me all day, like, "Boy, you fired," but I like that. But until I believe in it myself
Mm,
and put that in my own mind, that's when you're gonna be unstoppable. Because other people they gonna give their opinion, but if you don't know for yourself, one wrong or one negative opinion will change your whole outlook on your future. And you can't be like that because if you know for yourself that you're gonna make, or you know for yourself that you fire, can't nobody tell you that you ain't gonna make it, or you can't be this or you can't be that. And that's what I live by. Like I hate feeling like I'm settling. I hate feeling
mm,
like I could do better because can't nobody do better for you but you. And most of the
that's
time
right.
we be our biggest downfall. We hold ourselves back because of doubt or because of worrying about how they'll feel. Like when I write a song and I drop it, I don't care who like it because I wrote it for me. Like not
Mm-hmm.
for me, but I wrote it for my appreciation, my satisfaction.
That's good.
So it's like if it don't touch but one person, that's cool with me.
That's
I ain't
good.
out here to fake and flaws because if I was trying to put on the image, I have thousands and millions of fans, but that's not what it is. There's enough people doing that already. So I got to be me, and that's the only way I'm gonna grab people by being me. Because if I'm trying to be like Gucci, Bootsy, them, it ain't gonna work. But like I say, you can take something from them and use it in your everyday life and your music or in your way of achieving your goals. Like find some type of motivation from somebody. And like, people's biggest problem is giving credit or asking questions. Like sometimes you got to tell somebody like, hey man, I like what you're doing. I like how you got to where you at. Hey man, can you give me some advice? And them advice might put you, where you need to be in a matter of 6 months, a year. But if you never ask questions or you never believe in yourself, how would you know?
That's good.
And
That's
that's
good.
just, that's real.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you. That helped me.
You're
Hello.
welcome.
I'm gonna take that. Huh?
You're right.
Whatever you do, don't give up on your dreams. Whatever you do, do not give up. Just because it doesn't happen today doesn't mean tomorrow's not coming.
Right.
Uh-huh. So
Exactly.
you could be right on the brink of it. Don't give up the day before it comes. Don't do that.
Exactly. You never know. It could be the next day. Right. And you have to keep that mindset. As long as you keep that mindset, you'll keep going. You'll
Something
keep
that you
going.
said that I felt was really key as well is when you said you write for your appreciation. You're not looking for the accolades, but you're writing because this is what you love to do. This is your purpose. This is what God has for you. And if it only reaches one person, then that was the person it was written for. And sometimes that one person is yourself.
Right.
I've written some songs that have been for me. I'm gonna release them, but they were for me. I know they were for
Right.
me, you know. So if you can't appreciate your own stuff, then what makes you think somebody else will?
Exactly.
That's good. That's good. So look, that means I need to hear one more before we go. One
Let me
more
see.
before we go. And I need one more before we go. I'm gonna let you
Let
know
me
what somebody,
see.
one of your cousins said. They proud of you, sir. They proud of
I
you.
appreciate that. That's my mascot right there. That's my DUI mascot. Like shout out to the brand. My brand is DUI. A lot of people hear DUI and be like, man, what is that? It's dripping under influence. Like you taking something negative, making it positive. You know what I'm saying? So when people
That's
see
good.
it, they kind of look at it, squint their eyes like, why the shirt say DUI? But I tell them read the fine print. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, and I say that's my mascot. He rock it. When he posts, we go up. You know what I'm saying? Every time. And like I said, it was an idea I came up with. I appreciate everybody that supported, everybody that believe in it, everybody that play a part in it because. Like I said, I can't do it without them. Like a lot of things I do hands on solo, but everybody plays a part in it. Like I could cut hair, but I can't be known if nobody come to me. So I
That's
can make
right.
clothes, but I won't be known if nobody wear 'em. I can make music, but I won't be known if nobody listen to it or tell somebody about it. So like I said, I appreciate all supporters, all family members, all friends, everybody who just keep me going. Cause they know deep down inside how I feel about a lot of things. Cause I talk to them, be like, man, want this music, want that, but they all play a big part in it.
That's good. That's
I'm
good.
trying to think what songs I want to give you before we go out. 'Cause I said I was gonna do Game Changer, which that is a nice one.
Okay.
Um, I did Dream Chaser was my favorite. Black Lives Matter, that was my favorite too. One of my favorites. So I will do Game Changer because a lot of people do like that one.
Okay. So listen, you guys, let me tell you, I want you to go to his YouTube page, check out the videos, go to his Instagram page, go to, let's see, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube. Let's go and flood his page with views, with love. Let's show the barber some love. The music that he has put out, look, it needs to go far and beyond where it is right now. And we have the power to do that. So let's go ahead and do what we got to do to get him out there. And listen, he about to bless us with another song. All right. So I want y'all to get ready. We got it. We about to get it going. And we're gonna do this one more song. I'm excited. Look, if it's anything like the song that we've heard, the songs that we've heard already, man, this, look, I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's do this. And by the way, if you look in the book, you can send an email to ShoDaBarberBookings@gmail.com. Listen, come on, y'all.
Right,
Let's
right.
support independent artists. This show is geared for independent artists to help them, for other people to notice and hear their music and give them an opportunity. So y'all, let's go ahead and flood the page. Let's do what we got to do. All right. We in this thing together. Yes,
Yeah,
Mama
right,
Rotate.
right.
said, let's run them numbers up. Yeah, let's do it. So
All
listen,
right, let's
when you
go.
support independent artists, let me tell you, it means the world because I guarantee you, independent artists are putting their own money into getting things done. All right. So let's make sure we do that. Let's get it. All right. All right. So here is ShoDaBarber with Game Changer. All right.
Hope
Let's
y'all
get.
ready for this one. This
Go ahead. This one, what?
dedicate this one to y'all. Can say I dedicate this one to Allen Iverson too.
Okay.
The show, this right here gonna be a game changer. Make sure you listen from beginning to end. Hey, hey, change the game up like AI. They know I stay fly. Jet fuel, I stay high. Help to get the day by. I'm the one that's gonna keep it real even though they lie. I keep my circle smaller than the pupil of a snake eye. Fake it till you make it what they say. I'm not that type of guy. Kissing ass to make friends that fit in. I ain't the type to try. When the rainy days came, they left me hanging out to dry. Got some angels in the sky. Lord, I still ask why. Why the good ones had to die. This shit so crazy about this humble unless they come. You know that's probably why they hate me. They say money is the rule of all evil. The hell I'm supposed to do? Gotta feed all of my people. You gotta be your brother's people, treat them like they equal. The way I be killing beats, this shit should be illegal. Got lines like a beaker, can feel it in your speaker. So no, don't need no feature self, man. I don't need no teacher. See, I just want the money. I don't need no new friends. Might just pull up in the Hyundai and smash off in the Benz. Cruising through the city, they like so did it again. They thought I wouldn't blow until I left them in the wind. And Lord knows I'm not perfect. Forgive me for my sins. Just give me another chance. I won't do it again. And free my brothers out the pen. Give them 10. Last name Franklin. First name Ben. The only one that I know stay 100 to the end. You probably ain't catch that. It went right over your wig. The ones who love the count, they need to get a job at lid. Was going hard back then. I'm going harder for my kids. Like nice to just do it, nothing to it, go pursue it. I was really cutting fades, selling clothes and dropping. Just do it, to it, go pursue it. I was really cutting fades, selling clothes and dropping music. Hey, they know I'm snapping, legal trapping, how it happens. Dead fresh from head to toe, don't even need no caption. Separating real from the fake, just like a fraction. Like camera action, I do this shit with a passion. They know I'm snapping, legal trapping, how it happens. Dead fresh from head to toe, don't even need no caption. Separating real from the fake, just like a fraction. Like camera action, I do this shit with a passion. Every day gonna be a test, either you ace or you fail. Take a chance, you don't know if I'm going to heaven or hell. The only place proving the point, this is dead and jail. That's why I move like I move, take my time like a snail. They don't want me to prevail, tell them wish me well. Sell water to a well, shipping drip through the mail. Gonna make them feel this shit like they read in braille. Everything I drop a hit, just like a hammer to nail. Take the game or like AI. They know I stay fly. Jet fuel, I stay high. Help to get the day by. I'm the one that's gonna keep it real even though daylight. I keep my circle smaller than the people of a snake eye. Fake it till you make it what they say. I'm not that type of guy. Keep some nasty make friends that fit in. I ain't the type to try. When the rainy days can they love me hanging out to dry. Got some angels in the sky. Lord, I'm still asking why the good ones had to die. This shit so crazy. As they come, you know that's probably why they hate me. They say money is the rule of all evil. The hell I'm supposed to do? Gotta feed all of my people. You gotta be your brother's people, treat them like they equal. The way I be killing beats, this shit should be illegal. Got lines like a beaker, just feel it in the speaker. So no, don't need no feature, so man, I don't need no teacher. Nah, had to change the game up for real. So like AI, and I thought that was game changer because most people don't expect for me to rap. They be used to the little singing, but sometimes I get them like strictly bars, and it's gonna have a meaning behind it every time. Like I'm the one that's gonna keep it real, even though they lie. And I keep my circle smaller than the pupil of a snake eye. And if anybody know what I meant by that, that's a very small circle. If you
Mm-hmm.
ever seen the pupil of a snake eye, that's a very small circle.
Yes,
Like I
it.
say, you got to be like that.
Loving, loving it, loving it. Look, I'm saying to you, to everybody out there again, make sure you follow, you like, You do what you got to do. Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube. Check out the videos. Like you were saying earlier, let's run them numbers up, y'all. This is an
Right.
artist that needs to be heard. And y'all know in this day and time, the way you're heard is by the numbers you got. So y'all come on, let's check it out. Watch those videos, share, like, follow everything we got to do. Yo, this has been an absolutely amazing conversation. I've enjoyed getting to know you. Thank you
Thank you.
so much. I
I
appreciate you
I
for
just
coming on the
hate.
show.
I just want to tell everybody, on my behalf, I just hate that I couldn't be, a visual like you, so y'all can get the realness of this, because it's like it's real as it get. But I'm pretty sure you can tell just by my voice, like, this is solid. But I would have been more than happy to have, the visual. But that was on my behalf for everybody. But I appreciate you so much, Miss Tasha, for the invite,
My pleasure.
for the opportunity, to be on the spotlight, to be officially introduced. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, let me tell you, I understand we had some technical difficulties tonight, but look, we're going to do it again. We're going
Right,
to do it
right. And I'd be
again.
more than happy to do it again.
All right, cool. And we're going to get you on the visual and we're going to get you to rap and everything so we can see, because I can hear the passion and I can only imagine what seeing it and hearing it at the same time is like. It's got to be fire.
Right,
Got to be.
right.
So I'm excited. Yes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate y'all tonight. Don't forget, follow, like, share, watch over and over again. Get to know ShoDaBarber even more. Check him out on his YouTube. Is there anywhere we can see? Are you going to be singing? Sorry, are you going to be rapping anywhere? You got any
um,
shows? You doing anything online? Anything? What's up?
well, actually, at the moment, I don't have anything coming up so far. But with everything being so slow right now, where I'm at is not much going on. But I'm pretty sure, hopefully around end of the year, hopefully starting beginning of the year, I have a few things in motion. But I will be make sure you be on the lookout. I will be dropping videos. Like that's what I'm gonna start working on. I have so much music out. I have a small library of visuals, but that's gonna be my go-to focus right now. Get these nice videos put together, get dates to drop them, you know, get people to be a part of them. 'Cause most of my videos, if you go look at them, it's just me and my family, but I'm trying to get the community, fans, people from everywhere to be a part of it, and just make this thing, blow. That's why I named this "Take Next to Blow," 'cause you got to speak it into existence. Like a lot of
That's
people
right.
like next to blow. What he mean by that next to blow? How he know he next to blow? Like you got to believe it. Like I know it's coming. I know it's coming. And when
That's
it
right.
comes, they're gonna be so surprised. Like everybody who rocking with me, they're gonna be like, "Well, I knew he was gonna make it." But all the ones who doubted me, it's gonna be like a kick in the face because it's gonna be like, I felt like he was gonna do it, but I just was hoping he didn't do it, and it's gonna happen. So, mark my word. It won't be long, but make sure I keep my feet planted and 10 steps ahead, until it happens.
Well, I want to encourage you, just whatever you do, keep going. Do not stop. You got something, sir. You have something. So you
Right,
keep on the up and up. You keep moving forward. Don't look back. Don't even care about your haters. Forget them. Who cares about that? What you do is you surround yourself with positive people who are going to push you in the right direction. All right.
right,
And if you don't hear from anybody else, you've heard it already tonight, but I'm just meeting you and I'm proud of you. So keep it up, sir. Keep it up. Is there any music we can purchase or listen to via, all of the websites or Spotify and Apple Music and all of that? Anything we can go and download or listen to?
yes. If you go to any of those music platforms, a lot of people go and just download and save it to their library. But I would appreciate if you purchase the album. It's more. It's like 9.99 or something like that. You can just type in "ShoDaBarber," all words together, as
Mm-hmm.
showed on the screen, or you can either type in "Next to Blow," number two,
Okay.
or I had three mixtape that fell back to back. Barber with Bars one, and for anybody who want to get to know me, want to get to know my music, Barber with Bars one. That was when I first started back getting my feet wet with the music. So you will listen to that one, you will hear the quality, you will hear the song choice. Then try number two. When you hear number two, you're gonna hear the improvement from number one, the improvement in the sound quality, the improvement in the songs. As far as the way I put them together. But when you listen to Barber with Bars 3 and Next to Blow, you're gonna most definitely be like, man, somebody needs to hear this guy because you can see from one to two to three all the way to Next to Blow. I would have kept going, but I started at Barber with Bars 3. And I use Barber with Bars because I feel like that is significant. I mean, that is signify me. That's who I am. People like, what is Barber with Bars? Like, when they ask me, I might just start rapping for them or either be like, oh, check this link out. So, uh, those three and Next to Blow, you can go purchase them, add them to your library, listen to them. If you
What's the
get
last
time,
one?
drop some feedback to me. Next to Blow, like NEXT, number two, and Blow, BLOW.
All right, I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so
those
we
would be
got
on all major platforms. Correct.
Barber with Bars 1, Barber with Bars 2, Barber with Bars 3, Next to Blow, and they're on all music platforms. Show the Barber.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Like I said, if you type my name in on Google, anything is gonna come up. And I don't have a website for my clothing yet, but you can type that on Google as well. Instagram DUI dripping under influence. Facebook DUI dripping under influence. And I do ship. I do custom stuff and all that. So if you see anything you like, screenshot it, send it to me. If you have any ideas, just let me know what you need, and I'll make sure I get it to you.
All right. So y'all go ahead and support my brother. He got, first of all, we got the music. Barber with Bars 1, Barber with Bars 2, Barber with Bars 3, Next to Blow on all musical platforms. Show the Barber. And then we got DUI, dripping under the influence on all social media platforms. Check it out. Let's go ahead and purchase some stuff. Let's listen to the music. Let's once again, what my boy said earlier, we need to get them up numbers up. Y'all didn't hear that. Get them numbers up, y'all. All right. Get them up. All right. He said, ship the drip. Come on. Ship the drip.
Yeah, we shit the drip. That's the
Ship.
slogan. We shit the
All
drip.
right. Ship the drip. That's for DUI, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. All right, cool, cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Look, I can't say how much I enjoyed tonight. Um,
I enjoyed
man,
as well.
thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say thank you enough for checking it out, for being with us tonight, and for you, sir, for you even coming on the show. Don't forget, check him out on all social medias. Um, with his music also and with the clothes, and don't forget to go check out the music on all musical platforms. ShoDaBarber, huh? That's his name, ShoDaBarber. Love you guys so much. I appreciate you. Don't forget, next week, next Monday, we got Spotlight Live. I'll be singing all your favorite hits. I haven't decided which artist yet, but I got a few in mind. And then on Tuesday night, same thing. We got a spotlight introducing. We got a new artist that's gonna come. I believe she's a jazz artist. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. You do not want to miss it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for rocking with me each week. We got Spotlight Live has been going for about 4 months now. Spotlight introducing 2.5, 3 months now. Y'all, thank you for showing me all the love by watching. I appreciate you guys. And listen, if you're an artist and you want to be on Spotlight Introducing, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook, YouTube, whatever social media website. You can find me at I am Tasha Renee, and that's Tasha TASHA dot RENE, only one E, and we'll get it done. All right. I love you guys. Love, 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 love you. All right. Mwah! Smooches.